And we are back. That's right. Evo Gimbal Shift. Can't wait to talk about this. Let's get it, peeps. Well, all right. I've been wanting to do some sort of a review on this Evo Gimbal. I just got it in the mail probably about a week ago. And I've shot some really cool footage on an event that I just went to where I was a speaker at and was using it in the crowds and was able to put something together. I cannot say enough good things about this Evo Gimbal. I am so stinking stoked on how it works. I use a Galaxy S8 for most things, and actually I'm shooting this video right now on a Galaxy S8 with an external microphone, which I can always talk about later. But the fact is that this Evo Gimbal is the bomb. The shiznit is what they normally say, right? So I got it about a week ago, and I've had a chance to use it in the field. But what I haven't got a chance to use is this little attachment that they actually came with. This is supposed to be for a GoPro, and I don't know, I was looking for reviews on using the Shift with a GoPro and I couldn't find any. So I thought, from unboxing this little wonderful thing, figuring out how it all goes together. So I have a GoPro Hero 5 currently, and we'll just take it out of the cage here. Nothing major, nothing fancy. Not even sure how this goes in here. See? I think it just sits on there on the top, and then we have these fancy brackets. Ba-dum-bum. There really was no instructions on how this part actually goes together. They just gave you the bracket, and I guess they just say figure it out. So we're gonna figure it out as we go along. But if I actually think that this is gonna have just as good a footage as, oh, look at that. Now, that's pretty clever. As what I just used. They have different size. Looks like you can use these different size. The footage of with using my cell phone and this gimbal, that will be incredible. I will say right now, these screws that screw into this are kind of tight. Might have to go get myself a Okay, this one's going in much better, a lot easier. I don't know why. And line it up a little bit better, I guess. Well, that wasn't so difficult to figure out. It fits in a little groove, looks like. So you have full access to the button, full access to the sides, and full access to the modes on the corner. Interesting. It feels like it's pretty snug in there. No rattling, no contraption, and it has full view of the whole thing on the back. So actually, and it's counterweighted on this one side. Interesting. Okay. I believe, just like anything else, this will have to be some sort of counterweighted out. Again, I've only had this thing for, so if I'm struggling, we'll see how you will do. So this actually looks like it just slips right into the groove. So let's turn it on. Balanced out. Okay, so on this, the reason I went with the Shift, it actually has on the bottom here, it actually has a screw hole so you can have a stand, and so I bought the stand. I use the stand quite a bit actually. Actually helps with the extra handhold as well when I'm out. So, I guess we can go out and shoot some video with this and see how it all works out. So, as you can see, I really like, I'd never really paid attention because I've never used a gimbal before. So when you turn your wrist, I like the smoothness on how it transitions through the different points. I imagine this ought to shoot some really good smooth footage with this Hero 5. So let's take it out into the field and look. While I do that, let me show you some footage I shot with the gimbal, the Evo Shift, using my cell phone at the event this last weekend. Until then, we shall see you soon.
Took some time, but we pointed out that tomorrow isn't here right now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around, captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go.
Testing. Looks like I'm gonna do some tilting, some panning as I'm on the move. So actually, I think I'm really digging this thing. I'm gonna tell you, I am digging this. I cannot wait to see the footage on this. So both of us are gonna be surprised. I'm really digging it, and I love this stand. I could actually set it up and do time lapses and stuff on the outside. You know, Evo Shift, you guys really have done a good job. For my first gimbal, I tried out a couple others just by playing around with them, but this is the first one I've ever owned. I'm pretty stoked about it. So guys, when you're buying the Evo Shift, you probably should buy the gimbal with the package of having the stabilizer for the GoPro, because this saves you some time and some energy when you're out in the field, so you can actually switch back and forth. I leave for New York City next week, so I was looking for a unique and creative way to be able to tell the story and shoot video while I was there. So that being said, I hope this little review helped. I'm super stoked about using this and shooting some additional footage. For my first review ever of any kind of product, Evo Shift, I think I'd give you a thumbs up. Probably 2 thumbs up, because just really enjoy it. So, that being said, I'm out.